Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we mail it in for Memorial Day. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Katie Pruth, Kathy Cool, and Darren McCroy.
Hey, gang, what's up? What was the delay?
Hey, y'all.
What? I don't understand the delay. Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
It was lagging the internet.
Oh,
Yeah, she forgot she's doing.
So I was like trying to hold my breath while I said all the names.
Oh my god, I have to cough.
Okay.
Okay, she's coughing now.
She's actually coughing.
But she's muted
herself
and we're covering. So.
Announce it instead.
She coughed properly though into the crook of her.
She's in the vampire method.
I'm a proper cougher. But no, I've had like 2 weeks of like some sinus bullshit, so I'm trying to.
The sinus bullshit, yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. All right, well, we're going to have a fun show today. We're mailing it in. It's a holiday, so it's this kind of, to me, officially kicks off the summer season. I know that summer doesn't really happen until June, but that's okay. For me, summertime starts, and most summer things happen right now. Pool parties, barbecues get going, all that kind of stuff is going this weekend. So it's summertime activity. So, but before we get to the show, which we probably won't even talk about Memorial Day, we'll just talk. But Katie said there's something she wanted to talk about in the first half of the show. What is that, Katie?
Mm-hmm. I guess first, do you want the small talk I had, or do you want me to do the one that John came up with?
Oh, well, the one John did. Let's get into the mind of John.
Yeah.
Okay. I asked it because I often ask him for suggestions on small talk. Usually he's fantastic at coming up with them. Today was an off the wall answer. In part, I told him we were talking about Memorial Day, and his response was, how many dildos do you think you can have in a suitcase before TSA searches it?
So I've learned that in Texas. I don't know.
Hey now.
Hey now.
I don't know this personally, but in Texas.
No, you said it as fact.
Texas has a weird law against this. Look it up. It's a thing.
They do.
It's
like 2 or something. It's not enough.
It is. It's a Texas
thing.
What? Yeah, Texas dildo.
2's not enough? No.
No.
So how many do you think would be okay, Darren?
At least 3. Like
3.
Okay, so I
three.
You gotta have different sizes.
What is the travel plan?
How are you gone?
I just Googled this, and they say it's okay in carry-ons as long as they're under 7 inches long.
Jesus Christ.
That's just for everyone's betterment.
That's the official FTSA answer?
Yeah, that was the TSA answer.
I couldn't work those scanners. If I saw that coming through, I'd die laughing. I'm sorry. I just
But I
can't.
think you should
I'm not
die
adult
laughing.
enough.
And
I'm
then
not
the
adult
person
enough.
looks at you and they're like, "Yeah, I know."
Okay,
And then
I
stop
admit
it though. Like you're not gonna stop it like it's a problem. You're just gonna be like, okay, bye.
Could you imagine seeing
Steve
like
would stop it. Steve would stop it and zip it open like theatrically to like show like
put on my rubber gloves. I'd put on the rubber gloves to grab it. Be like, you're gonna have to turn this on. I have to check to verify. And
No, but I swear there's a law. Hold on. I swear I have heard there's a law in Texas.
I thought there was too.
I mean, they have
Let's
an
hear the law.
obscenity statute.
Let's hear the Texas law. Yeah.
Fine. I'm Googling it. Hold on.
She's
So,
Googling.
could you imagine you're going through and you're like, oh, that's a dildo. You look up to see whose bag it is, and it's some 98-year-old grandmother.
Yeah.
what if
Can
it's
you
a
sleep that night?
98-year-old grandfather?
Oh.
That's
Well, I mean, Texas hates women, so probably grandfather's fine.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
some 90-year-old person, and you're like, oh,
Yeah. Oh,
that's interesting.
So Texas defines them as obscene devices in Texas Penal Code Title
Really? Oh,
9.
it's penal code.
Penal code.
It's penal. Of course, it falls under the penal code. Yeah.
It's a penal code.
It's not under the vaginal code. So here you say they hate women. Look at that. It's under the penal code, of course.
And you can get a $4,000 fine for having too many.
Jesus
I haven't
Christ.
found out what
Too many.
$4,000?
What if you're going to a convention? What if you're going to a dildo convention?
No,
You'd
What
be
if
done
you
with
were
it.
a dildo
What if you're a dildo
salesman?
salesman?
Yeah. You're a dildo
all
salesman.
these
You have to have
European
different
girls
sizes for
are
comfort.
having a hard time in Texas.
I wonder. So there was a statute prohibiting the sale of sex toys in Texas in 1973. It was last updated 2003, and it was never formally repealed. But in 2008, a U.S. district judge declared it to be unconstitutional and unenforceable.
Oh.
But I don't know if that's the same as limiting numbers.
This isn't anything new, but you go back 10 years ago, and did you ever see anybody posting on Facebook like Target sells these things, boycott them because they're trying to sell them as personal massage devices, and we know what it is.
People,
This is your cause. You're going to take this to your social network and say this is where I stand on this. What do you care? I don't understand
all I
why
think
anybody
about
would
these
care.
people is just like, okay, well, you've never had a fun day in your life. Good. Fuck yeah, I mean, announce that to the world then. Announce that to your whole network that you've never had a fun day. That's fine.
Had a fun day. Yeah.
My opinion on these people is they need to pick up said device and fucking use it because fucking they're useless to society.
Fucking fun in their life.
know.
Get
I know.
one. I agree. Have a good time, babe. Here's the batteries. I'll buy them for you.
I just love that we finally found Darren's like hill he wants to die
Right.
on.
Yeah. Fuck them.
You know, like Darren is like, come on, this is my hill.
I don't understand the number. Okay, fine. Well, I disagree with it wholeheartedly, and I would fight against it.
Yeah.
If the rule is you can't have any, then fine. But to be like, oh, you can have up to 3, and then after that, no, what the hell? Well, you can either have 0 or a million. It doesn't matter. Why is it? 3 is
What's
fine.
wrong with 7 inches or bigger? Like, why? Why discriminate on size?
Well,
Well,
I
it's
think
unrealistic.
I think that was part of what you can have in your carry-on, just because it could be a weapon.
So
Yeah.
here's the thing that was carry on, babe. Just check your
No one
shit.
is
Check
taking
your
a
luggage.
plane down with a 7-inch vibrator.
We said a dildo, but also if it's reinforced, it could have like a metal rod in the middle, which could then be taken out as a weapon.
No,
possibly.
so they're weird about liquids too. I'm not taking a plane down with a bottle of shampoo. Like, why can't I not fucking check a whole bottle? Why does it have to be 3 ounces? They're still
People
fucking
use-
dumb about that.
It's what you
People
put
used
in
it
the
to make
bottle.
bombs. They made explosives with the liquids.
Yeah.
They just
No,
don't put.
I'm not here with
It's
that.
actually not shampoo in the bottle, McNew.
Okay, I get that.
They hide it as a shampoo bottle, but they put the chemicals that'll make it
It's
in
not
the
They
Yeah.
put the lube in there.
the lube.
Or like
It's
you
actually
could,
the lube.
it would be great if you could bring through whatever ounces you want, but you
Katie, you chose the topic.
John chose the topic. I did.
It's John's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John, do better.
Do better, John. Come on.
Can we
What
drink?
And he thought of this because there may have been a note to TSA in case they searched a bag on the way to Pride over Memorial Day in Pensacola for a ring toss game, which involved possibly a dozen dildos.
So he wrote a note just in case it gets caught.
No, I wrote the note. He enjoyed the hilarity of thinking that
is actually pretty funny. That is actually pretty funny.
That is funny. So my question is, why is that just not like, check that? Like, they only give a shit about what you're putting on the plane. Like, I'm not going to put that in my carry-on. Just fucking check it.
And that's what he thought it'd be funnier. He's like, what if you took a carry-on completely full of dildos? Like, what would they do? So then
they would be like,
I am willing to test that.
And so I told him he should try it.
I think that sounds like fun.
He's going to New Orleans for my brother's bachelor party over Memorial Day, and I told him that he should try it going through security with all the guys for the bachelor party.
Oh, yeah.
And I have TSA pre-check, so...
Excuse me, who has the bag of dicks here?
Yeah.
Who's got the bag of dicks? Whose is this?
So, to answer the original question, I think there is a range. I think up to, like, let's say 15 seems like a lot, but okay, you do what you want.
I think they can have however many they want.
However many their bag.
What controls it would be the size of the bag for me. Whatever, as long as they're not over the weight limit or the size limit, they're fine.
It fits. Put it in there.
Yeah.
See what.
But like 15 to 30, because over 30, you're obviously selling them, and that's fine. So 15 to 30, I think, is like enough to be like, hey, what's going on here? Not ask many questions, but think about it at least.
But if you look at the ticket, what if they're going to be gone a month and you want a different one for every day? Like, that 30 is not insane.
31 then.
Okay.
Well, there's 31 days in some months.
Don't have potable water, so when you wash it...
Interesting.
Can we
I
drink
don't know
now?
what the hell's going on.
We should drink.
We can't. We have to continue to talk about this topic until we resolve it. We're going to resolve it. When there is a law put in place, we're going to keep going until this is a filibuster at this point. We're going to keep this show going, talking about dildos until it.
I'm with Steve. I don't think there should be a limit. I don't think it's any of their business.
It's stupid.
If you want to pack your bag full of 45 dildos.
I would still laugh at it. I'm laughing at it even if there's one. If I'm the person screening, I'm sorry. I can't help it. I used to work at Schnucks overnight with my buddy Mike Baker, who came in the shop today. Darren got.
He did.
He was. He and I used to work at Schnucks by ourselves, 24-hour store, and he would be the checker. I was the night manager, and of course, someone brings a big order, I would have to bag it. So because there were the only two there, and I'd get in my work because I'm a craftsman when it comes to bagging. I'm good. I'm thinking 2 or 3 moves ahead, and I'll be goddamn if that motherfucker. All this shit would be coming down together, and all of a sudden there'd be just like a cucumber by itself, and I know what the fuck he's doing, and I would start laughing and have to walk away and act like something else is going on. I would have to act like I had to go do something else and then come back because I'm fucking laughing. I couldn't help myself. Fucking Baker. And on that note, it's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with Kathy. Kathy, what?
I'm going to drink newly announced double platinum winner Lenny Eckstein's Deer Hammer single malt whiskey.
Okay.
Oh, that was terrible for all that work.
Terrible. Lots of slosh. You disappointed Lenny. You hurt Lenny right there.
But you know what? I've had.
Congrats to Lenny on the win. That's good for him. I like that. All right, Katie, how about you?
I have mash bill blended specially for the ABV Barrel Shop.
Okay, there you go.
Wait, I'm gonna get the plastic first.
I was gonna say that was unsatisfying.
Okay, now I'm going to do the barrel.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
That was actually really
solid.
good.
I think the shot clock might have ran out, but yeah. All right.
I mean, if that were a dildo in a suitcase.
Yeah. McNew, how about you?
I'm going to go some Bakers.
No.
Some bakers?
Bakers? Dink. All right. Darren, how about you?
I got some cigar rye from Buzzard's Roost.
Okay.
We were talking about this one a lot at the shop today, and I was like, fuck, I love that bottle.
Bakers! Dink! Okay.
Well, that was good.
There's a new lead.
Thank you very much.
There's a new lead. Ragged Branch, or if you look into the ABV Barrel Shop system, we're going to keep this as a legacy thing. Raged Branch. Jim put it in there as raged, and it cracks me out. We never fixed it. Now we never will.
Never will.
I have a bottle of that still. I'm going to marker out the second G.
Right. It's Raged Branch. Yes, it's Raged Branch. So, all right, here we go. Oh, there was a lot going on there. Squeak, nice bassy, and then sloshing. No, not enough. Somebody won. I don't remember who.
I think it was Darren.
Darren.
Wins.
Cheers.
Last show pour. Cheers.
Nice.
All right, what we'll do next, we'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to be continuing our Memorial Day show. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com.
This is Mr. Bill. You're listening to the Bourbon Daily. I don't drink to that.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we are mailing in for Memorial Day.
Yes, we are. That's a signature show for the ABV Network. We mail it in. Darren, what do you want to talk about here?
So, first thing I want to talk about might seem a little basic at first, but I think this group can really get into it. So, how do you prefer to drink your water? What is the best way if you're going to just have a water out of a certain cup?
It depends on time of day.
Water.
So I like the cups with straws.
I like straws.
Or I want it with I want the whole water bottle. Like I had this one forever. I hate this now. I want a straw or the actual spottle.
Spottle?
Straw or spottle. Straw or spottle is the McNew's preferred way to do this. Temperature-wise, McNew, do you like cold water? Do you like
No, because I have whitened my teeth to death for my entire life, and cold water is very painful. I want it to be room temperature.
Room temperature water.
Cold water is not fun for me.
Cold water. I don't like cold water. Okay.
I mean, it's fine, but I would rather just be.
Oh my God.
I'll deal with it because I inflicted this on myself. But I would prefer
inflicted on myself. I don't like cold water. No.
Don't.
I like it.
Ruins
Really
it.
cold.
Ruined it. All right. All right. KK, how about you?
I like really cold water.
Okay. Really cold water.
Lots of ice with a straw.
Lots of ice. Okay.
What type of container?
Usually I either have my stainless steel container or just one of my plastic
No plastic. No plastic.
plastic bottles
No.
from the
No.
Camelback bottles.
No.
Oh, you
It's the
like
worst.
BHA then?
Yeah. She
And
likes that.
it doesn't matter to me if it's tap.
Oh, okay.
I'm not I don't have the palate to discern.
Aha.
Oh, so this is
Interesting.
because Dasani and Aquafina can fuck off. I want natural spring water. I do not want purified water.
1,000%. Thank you.
No,
It's all the same. It's all the same.
It is all the same water.
They
The
are
faucet's the
selling
exact same.
shitty municipal water and making it worse, just putting it into a plastic bottle. Like, it needs to be spring water.
That's
Spring
all the same. It's all on the same
Purified
faucet.
spring water.
It's
Purified.
like just change the label. Yeah.
They
Change the
literally
label.
dip it in the
No,
river.
It's very
It's
noticeable.
all the same.
Yeah, it's all the same.
I would rather die of dehydration than drink Dasani or Aquafina.
Oh,
Just let me die.
when
What
like
the
I'll
hell?
be somewhere and I have drank out of a nasty water fountain before
Oh,
because I
God.
refused to buy Aquafina.
Yep.
No.
So
Like, it was
did
like
you guys
dribbling
ever
out. You had to like
do-
almost put your mouth on it. It was fine. It was
I
better
would
than Aquafina.
rather lick water out of a puddle, out of a pothole,
Jesus
than drink
Christ.
Aquafina.
Then Aquafina.
Can't.
Yep.
No.
Did you ever do
no.
garden hose water?
Yes.
Of course.
Garden hose water is water with extra flavor.
Fine.
What's
That's
wrong?
great water.
It's
No,
fine.
it's not.
It is.
Terrible, but
So you gotta let it run because if it sits there, in the
otherwise it
sun,
runs it.
It will
It's
burn your
ruined.
mouth.
It's ruined.
No,
It burns from the heat.
It'll just burn you. So you gotta let it
You
run
need
for
to
a
leave
little
it
bit.
on. You need to leave it on for a while.
On. You leave it on or it'll get ruined. It'll get ruined.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's not a matter of what it costed because it's free because you're using it on the hose. It's
just
not
feels
about how much it costed. It's
really money.
yeah.
It's just the bill. Like, no, so
as a kid, you're not paying the bill, so it's free.
No,
It's free.
I told Chris this the other day because I'm just like, he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, just refilling a water bottle because like water in the house is free. He's like, that's part of the bill. I'm like, it's the bill. Like, it's just, it is what it is. We already paid
Right.
it.
I mean, yeah, you get free music from Apple. You
Every
pay
month.
$10 a month, and then it's for free
Yeah,
music.
I just funny. But-
So you're the queen of finance for sure. For sure.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's good.
Come to me for more finance advice. Everything's free if you just pay the bill.
Yeah.
Right.
As long as you're paying, it's free.
Pay the bill, then it's free. Yeah.
Yeah.
Katie, what do you think?
My favorite water is the iced water with lemon that you get at a restaurant.
No.
So
You know what they do with those lemons?
No.
I
Yeah.
don't care because I struggle to drink. I will go all day and not have any water.
They rub them on their wieners and stuff.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
It
Great.
It's like
It tastes
coffee
great.
machines
I
in a
love it.
hotel.
tastes great.
So
The
the,
wiener water is great.
the water
Wiener
with lemon
water.
at a restaurant.
How's your wiener water, ma'am?
That as long as they keep refilling it, they remember to put lemon with it.
It's good. It's good. Oh, well, that's all me, ma'am. That's all me.
No.
That's because I will drink 8 glasses of water sitting there, but
Right.
I will struggle to make it through a single bottle just sitting at home. So
Right.
that is my preferred water.
Okay.
After that, the next best one will be when you wake up in the middle of the night and you've got that bottle of water sitting next to the bed that's room temperature and you down the entire bottle. Oh,
Because you have
beautiful.
cotton mouth?
Beautiful
Because
thing.
you're so drunk, you're like,
Right.
body needs water.
Yeah.
That's
my
most of the
body
time that one happens.
Are
My
you
body-
guys like, so I'm notorious, like I have to have a bottle of water when I go to bed.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not good at cleaning them up. So like my nightstand is like
Sure.
a collection of dead soldiers of water bottles.
Oh,
Water
no, I have one
bottles.
dedicated bottle that I
Water
like the way
bottles.
it pours. It's not a crinkly bottle because I don't want it to
The
be too
nightstand's
loud.
also always making this noise.
Oh, I thought you were going to go with
Oh man,
that's perfect.
No, I do not care for water out of
quality bourbon
tumblers.
Podcast.
I don't like to be surprised when my water is gone. So I either want a clear cup that I can see
clear cup,
when it's
okay.
gone, or
Okay.
a bottle that I can feel it as I'm pouring it, that I know when I'm getting
Then
that
you know.
last drop of water. I don't want to be
You can feel it in a
surprised
tumbler.
when I'm out of water. What?
You
can't
can feel it in a tumbler.
No.
Like if
It's
you
too
take a drink
too
out of
girthy,
a tumbler,
too
you're like,
girthy.
oh,
Like
So-
the double insulated tumblers, it's so heavy, and you got
Double
the ice in
insulated.
it. and
It's
so you
already
feel
had-
more, and all of a sudden it's gone.
Or not. Yeah.
This
So
is
can we
gone.
talk about the craze over the Stanley bottles?
Oh my God, it's a thing.
So
Colt.
No, so like the
It is a cult.
girl, like my niece is 13 and she wanted a Stanley for Christmas. I was like, ma'am, I am not buying you a $40 cup.
Why not?
This is $40 fucking dollars for
It's your niece,
goddamn
McNew.
cup.
You got to do everything for
If it
her.
was a niece you liked, you'd totally
That's
do
the
it.
person who's going to wipe your ass when you're an old person.
It
Right.
is.
McNew, if you asked your aunt, wouldn't you expect them to get it for you?
No, I would expect her to be like, it's $40 fucking dollars, no ma'am. And
Aren't you
I
the
bought-
person who gets like 2 or 3 Christmases?
yeah,
I thought
like,
finances didn't matter to you, McNew.
I got married.
But really, they're free if you just buy them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're
And
free.
then
Once you buy them, they're free.
Yeah,
That's true. But no,
that's true.
I told her I got her like a fake one, and she was so happy with it. So, but like no, like kids get bullied now if they don't have like the real Stanleys. They'll be like, oh, it's a knockoff. Like
Right.
they're so mean. I don't understand. I'm like, it looks the same. It
Were you
has-
not a kid yourself? No.
Yeah, I was, but
Yeah.
But everything was centered around her, so she was like, "Oh,
Right.
I'm
When
the
I was a
cool
kid,
one.
I wanted the Nikes. My mom was like, no, we're going to go up to Kmart and get you the tracks. You'll make tracks and tracks. They're exciting. I'm like, no, they're not. And then she made me get them. And then I wanted to get the Levi's jeans, and she said, no, because Kmart, they got the Rustlers. You can wear the Rustlers.
Rustlers.
Oh.
Yep.
It's the cheap version of the Wranglers. I didn't even get that. I got the
oh,
Rustlers.
man.
Yeah.
Steve,
Yeah,
I
no,
know you
no.
were older than me. I didn't know that
Yes,
you
I
were
could
around
get
when
it,
Kmart's
but-
were around."
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Kmart was big when I was a kid.
We are
Oh, yeah.
Kmart people.
Yeah, when I was a kid, they had the blue light specials going still, man.
Right.
They were life was good. That
Wow.
blue light
My
special went
mom
on.
used to take my
Yeah,
mom
you head
used
over
to take me and my best friend to Kmart when she needed to go to Kmart,
Yeah,
and we would go to the toy department,
sure.
and then and we always begged for an icy, a red
Gotta get the
icy.
icy. Gotta
Yeah,
get the
from
icy.
the
Why not
best
blue?
cafes.
No,
No,
they didn't have
back
blue
then
back
they
then.
were red and
The
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola one.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. The Coca.
Oh,
That's all you
so
had.
there wasn't
That's-
And
Yeah,
then
two-
we
yet?
would
That's
go to the
sad.
two
toy
choices. No
department,
blue,
and
no
when
blue.
she
I'm
was
sorry.
ready to leave, she would have us paged
Yeah.
Whoa.
from
That
the
wasn't
front
good.
of the store.
Huh?
She would. She would be like, "Could you?"
Was that
pick
cool or was that
Ashley
embarrassing?
and Kelly to the front of the
Seems
store.
pretty cool to me.
Yeah,
No.
I've never
think I would
set
like
foot in a Kmart. It's
Really?
not a thing I've been in.
Huh. Well, back
Like
in the
most of
day-
them were going extinct by the time.
Yeah,
I was
so
alive.
I remember Kmart's vaguely. So there was one in Richmond, which was like the second biggest town next to our small town. So my mom would take us there, like to spend birthday money because they had
Sure.
a better toy aisle
You
than
got
the
the
Walmart.
Kmart. Yeah, you got to get
Yeah,
in the
so
Kmart.
I remember buying an inflatable whale because we had a pool and I wanted this pool toy.
Inflatable
And it was a
whale.
whale. You could ride it. It had
A
like
whale.
I
Yeah,
thought
I
you
like a
said
whale.
wheel.
I thought it was
I like a
like-
wheel. I like a wheel.
it was a whale
Little
toy.
It had a real like wheel spout and everything.
It did, and then it had little handles so you could ride the whale in your pool. Then I had one. That's about it. With my birthday money.
Hey now,
Oh, hey now.
stop
Hey, now.
riding the whale.
Killer whale, like the black and white, like killer whale.
Was it
Yes.
the killer whale?
Orca?
Yeah, I had
Oh.
that one. I had that one. It
Yeah, the
was
killer
not like it was top heavy. Like you try to
Top
get
heavy.
it.
It was. It
Flip you
would
over.
throw you off every
Yeah.
time.
Oh.
Every time.
It was like
Because it
trying
was
to
like
ride
you
a
have-
real whale. You know, just threw
Yeah.
you off. It was very realistic in the pool.
Yeah, it was. Actually, yeah, it was. It pissed me off at the time, but yeah, it was very like for what it
Yeah.
So this is bringing us full circle because they were probably basing it on Free Willy.
Hmm.
I love Free Willy.
no
Okay,
Free
do you
Willy.
guys remember? So I saw this posted the other day in like a 90s nostalgia group. Do you remember when
Sure.
Pizza Hut had like the hand puppets? They had Free Willy and they had the flipper ones. We had the flipper puppets. They were plastic. They were plastic ones. Your whole hand would go in it. We played with them in the pool all the time.
Do not remember.
That's a
I
great
don't remember
story.
that one.
Yeah,
I
that's a
think
good
your
one.
mom made those.
Yeah.
No, we got them from the Pizza Hut because we got pizza.
No, she told you it was from Pizza Hut. She told you it was from Pizza Hut, but she just made them herself. Yeah.
I'll find it. I'll show you guys.
You'll find it. You still have it?
The internet machine has everything.
No.
My mom still has everything. It's probably in her goddamn basement somewhere.
It's probably there. She's saving it for when you need it later. So, well. And to me, ice water, lots of ice in glass. You gotta have the glass. And no straw. No straw.
God,
No straw.
see, you have veneers. Like, how do your teeth not hurt?
I don't have veneers. What are you talking about?
Like, no. Like, how? Like, you can drink ice water and your
He
teeth.
said it with such confidence too.
Right. Yeah, exactly. If I had veneers, if these are veneers, I'm going to be pissed. I fucking threw away my money.
Like,
Jesus
teeth-
Christ. I wasted.
My teeth are
I
white and my
ruined it.
teeth fucking hurt.
You ruined it.
Jesus.
Like, ice water is not happening for me anymore.
Huh, really? Slip into old age very easily. Yeah.
No, because I fucking whiten my teeth to extinction and I just can't drink
The
ice
only
water.
issue I have without a straw is that when the ice gets stuck in the glass and then comes flying all at you at
But
once.
you got to know how to
Then
manage
you just
that.
don't have ice.
You got to know how to manage that.
No, it's
You
gotta
have
stay
ice.
cold. And then it
Ice.
just keeps regenerating more drink because it's water and
It's
frozen water. So
regenerating.
as it melts, you're just getting more water. So
So it's really free.
it's free.
More
It
free
is.
water,
It's free water.
Free water.
Gray water.
which is free anyway.
Yeah.
You just pay the bill.
Yeah, because it's part of all the utilities. Like, it's not separate. So I just understand. Like, it's part of the electric. Maybe I didn't turn on a light
No,
today.
it's part of the water.
Why would the
It's not
water be part of the electric?
It's water.
You can't mix your water and your electric.
Well,
It's,
technically, my water's part of the electric because I'm on a well, so I don't pay for water, but I do pay for the electricity to bring the water out of the ground.
There it goes. So,
Ew, fancy pants McGee over here.
the well is not fancy.
well, it's not fancy. No.
It
Yeah,
does taste better than city water, though. So,
And is it very
that's
cold? I assume it's very cold too.
good. It's wonderful.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
I'm surprised your hair is still so blonde and nice because wells have rust in them. You don't have
I have
well
water softener. I made a bit. My hair was struggling until we got the water softener in.
Oh, look at your hair now. It's lustrous.
But I like
Magnificent.
They had like a separate system they were going to suggest in. I like the flavor of our well water though, so I didn't do that part of it to protect the well flavor.
Ah, right.
Because good well water is hard to beat.
Well,
Way
sure.
better than city water.
Well, depending on your city.
put
Depending on your
fluoride in
city.
and all kinds of shit.
Way better than Warrenton city water. That shit tastes like pool water.
Warrington.
We're drinking chlorine today.
Oh my gosh, it's so bad.
Really?
Yeah, I would not drink water at my office. I would bring in water from where I lived the next town over because we were on a public water district that had better quality.
Yeah, interesting. Well, there you go. There's a.
Interesting.
I have to say my water thing because there's still arguments to be had here.
Okay.
All water. So if I'm at a restaurant, I don't care if it's not lukewarm, but all water should be served at room temperature
No.
because most of the time I'm drinking water, I'm also drinking whiskey. I drink my whiskey neat. If I am drinking two things of different temperatures, that fucks with me. I hate that. It sucks. So
I
disagree.
accept my water in a restaurant.
Steve just sits
But I
back
want
and
I
know.
rubs his brow and just shakes his head.
Because I've never heard him go to a place where you'd even want to get good whiskey. He's normally going to, places that don't even serve bourbon. So I don't know what he's talking about.
yeah, I agree because I
Like
drink
where you get
bourbon
the
at my
Tiger
house,
Ball
I
soup
have
and
a
all
good
this shit.
collection.
Tiger Ball soup?
Yeah, Tiger Ball soup and pizza.
Yeah, Tiger
Yeah.
Ball soup slaps, but I don't get whiskey there. It's not a whiskey place.
So
I get
you-
whiskey
you-
at
you
home. I
Get
have
your,
whiskey at
get your
home.
water with ice in it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like a-
there,
like a
I'll
normal
drink water
person.
with ice. But anytime
I
I'm
just
at
wanna
home,
apologize
water,
to the
neat,
listeners.
no ice involved.
No. Water does, you don't order water neat, by the way.
Yeah.
Water neat.
Can
I'll
I
have
get
my
a
water neat.
I'll take my Diet Coke on the rocks.
You know what? I would like my water up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ridiculous.
Pre-shake it, and then give it to me chilled.
Yeah, give it a dry shake. A dry shake.
Now, I have been finding at home, I have a thing, like a, not Soda Stream, it's a different brand, but I just can take regular water, and it's nice. Have a little sparkle in your water. It's enjoyable.
See, I also hate sparkling water. I don't really like carbonated drinks.
Yeah.
And so sparkling water is the worst of worst
It
waters.
sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, not everyone can have their own well water where they don't have to pay for water. So,
yeah.
It is. Yeah.
She pays for the pump. The
So
pump.
I'm struggling right now if I
pump.
want to bring the show back to an interesting topic or just let the listeners call it and start over with.
Do you have an interesting topic?
Memorial Day.
Yeah.
So I will hopefully be in hot tub water and then in ocean water, enjoying all the waters.
Yeah.
beaches
Well,
are
where are
dumb.
you going?
Pensacola Beach.
Oh, nice. Pensacola Beach is the best. I love Pensacola Beach.
Mhm.
Yeah,
What about the
that's a good choice.
Keys? You love the Keys.
I do love the Keys.
You can
but,
love more than one place.
Yeah,
Darren.
I love Pensacola and I love the Keys. That's my two
But
favorites.
they both can't be the best.
And I love Sanibel too. So back
Ooh, Sanibel. I do love Sanibel.
Sanibel's great. Yeah,
Well, because I always loved Fort Myers Beach, and then Hurricane kind of wiped it out.
I know. Yeah.
And Sanibel took a hit too, though.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, big time, big time. So,
I do fuck with Sanibel though. That is top 2
Your
beaches.
Phrasing is just something else, man.
yeah,
I'm a zoomer. I gotta.
I'm a zoomer. What the fuck does that mean?
He's a
What
baby.
does that
He's a
even mean?
baby.
I'm a zoomer.
No, he didn't have
Gen
Kmart
Z.
growing up. His lingo's all off. I don't know.
Oh, he's a Gen Z.
I am a baby,
Baby.
so I use weird words.
No,
Oh.
so
Like
he's at
sauce?
Bucks. It means it's good. It's a great place.
But
Yeah, McNew understands.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sure. McNeil.
Although I am very
Very
millennial. I am very millennial, cringe, millennial core. I'm very much a millennial.
Very much a millennial.
All
Very
day,
much a millennial.
every day.
Katie, how do you identify?
That's a millennial right there.
I identify as a millennial raised by baby boomers, so I don't fit in with traditional millennial for the most part.
No,
Oh.
so
So
my
you're Gen.
but I just own
Pretty
the
much.
millennial.
Or
She
an elderly
identifies as
millennial.
that. Not. She's not in that.
There are
age
some
group.
things that I embrace in millennials, but for the most part, it shows that I was raised by baby boomers. So
Baby boomers. Well, interesting.
What about you, KK? You asked the question.
Oh, I'm completely Gen X.
Just on X. Steve is
Oh,
probably
Gen X, the one everyone forgets about.
Yeah, because we take care of
that is
ourselves.
mean.
And we don't need anyone to do anything for us because we figured it all out.
because they were the first latchkey kids. They did it for us.
Yeah. In the 3rd grade, I was going home from school and opening up my house and making my own macaroni and cheese on
There
the
you
stove.
Did
Guys,
you walk up to school, up the hill both ways, up to
No,
school
that was our
every day?
parents. That was our parents.
No, that was my, yeah.
That's
that
the
was my-
boomers.
Okay,
That's the
that-
boomers.
that's the
They
boomers.
were
My
they were
bad.
walking up the hill both ways. Yeah, for sure.
That was very ageist of me.
Steve
Yeah.
is like an early Gen X. Steve's still Gen X, right?
Yeah. Well, 64 is the end of the boomers, so I was 68. So I don't know. I'm early, I guess, but
You're very early Gen X, yeah.
yeah, I'm definitely Gen X for sure. That's definitely where I fit. So there you go. Not the boomer stuff. I'm not into that. And, I'm glad to be Gen X. That's the good.
Yeah,
That's the
but the
good one.
boomers, like we love the boomers because they're our parents, but like they're so fucking entitled and annoying sometimes.
They are. They are, and they're still running everything. I mean, fuck! Look at
Yeah,
our
no,
look at all our politicians. They're all fucking boomers. They need to just get rid of every single one of them, and that would help. I think that'd be a good start to fixing the country. Get rid of all
Well,
of them.
before boomers, because a lot of them are actually that.
The greatest generation.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know.
Old as shit.
Yeah.
We gotta start voting for Gen Xers to get in office because they'll
No,
just
Zoomers.
No.
our millennials.
They wouldn't be able to understand any of the legislation. They'd have all this slang in it that would like, I don't know what
Right.
as no. In my profession,
BYB.
no,
No.
I want to be able to understand the legislation a little bit. It's already really bad.
Who understands legislation at all? I've been reading the liquor laws. They're fucking dumb. The way they're worded is
Everything's dumb.
stupid as shit.
Oh, God, don't say that. If you're listening from the Liquor Control Board, we do not stand by that at the ABV Barrel Shop.
He doesn't mean it. He doesn't
We
mean
love
it.
the liquor laws. They're written well.
But
Yes.
it's okay. Darren's only at the ABV tasting bar.
Yeah,
They'll never
That's
find
true.
it.
That's true. Oh, God,
Yeah.
Kathy's got the hiccups.
And at the end of the day, he's just a baby. He's just a baby.
There you go. All right, well, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Darren, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at The Bourbon Adventures.
Katie.
You can find me disappointed that Darren didn't throw in some lingo there from his Gen Z ways. But you can find me over on it. I don't even know when to make it up to make fun of him. You can find me over on Instagram.
She's trying to do her plugs. It's disrespectful. Yeah. Yeah. It was disrespectful. You were trying to do your plugs. Yeah.
Miserable.
All right, look at her face. Yeah, she's
You
up
need to do
next.
the spoon trick. It works with a pen too, I think. That's a good use of water to get rid of hiccups.
Yeah. You done, Katie? Just give up, I guess. Katie gave up.
Yep.
She's like, I can get her plugs in. Kathy wrote it. Kathy, how about you? Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at KKCastrike.
All right, McNew.
I'm on Instagram at McNew, ABV.
For me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We also got a company website, abvnetwork.com. Check that one out. Everything that we do is out there. Also, come by and see us at the ABV Barrel Shop. Sometimes KK's there, acting just like she is here. I mean, she's
My
consistent.
hiccups are gone now.
Oh,
Hey, Steve
Maybe.
scared him right out of you.
maybe. All right. But she has them at the bar sometimes. So check us out, abvbarrelshop.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. That includes comments. Helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. Fartins, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Strength.
Safe out there. Happy Memorial Day. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.